One of the greatest lessons in food science is Dr. Vaigai Puyal's masterclass on how to make the perfect uttappam. Unfortunately, the humor in his style of delivery and the waiter's reaction has made us all ignore the gastronomic genius in his actual explanation. Let's explore that.
என்ன பண்றீங்க? ஒரு சம தண்ணி எடுத்துக்கங்க. அத தோசைக்கல்ல ஊத்தி அதுக்குன்னு வழக்கமா ஒரு விளக்கமாறு வச்சிருப்பீங்கல்ல? ஆமாங்க. அத அடிபக்கமா திருப்பி சரிங்க. வரட்டுன்னு ஒரு 4 இழுப்பு இழுத்து சரிங்க. நல்லா கழுவி விட்டுருங்க. சரிங்க.
Most people assume that the use of water on a cast iron griddle is to wash off bits of previously cooked dosa. That's not the only reason. When you cook on cast iron repeatedly with oil, it polymerizes and forms a thin layer that is non-stick. This is what's called seasoning cast iron. So to make sure that dosas don't stick, you must not wash the surface too rigorously with rough materials like steel wool. That's why he recommends a coconut twig based broomstick. Will not remove the thin non-stick layer of polymerized fat. The other science reason for sprinkling water in between making dosas is that cast iron does not transfer heat evenly. Some parts of the surface will be hotter than other parts. This is why sometimes homemade dosas often have uneven browning, some dark spots and some white spots. So using water and a broom not only washes but also evens out the temperature across the surface. Liquids always transfer heat more evenly because of convection than solids. When you make a dosa, the goal is to use the smallest amount of batter to make a dosa with the largest surface area. This will ensure the thinnest and therefore the crispiest dosa, because more surface area exposed to heat equals more evaporation of water equals more crispness. But an uttappam is trickier. If you make the surface area larger, then you don't give enough time for the toppings to cook because the bottom will brown too fast. If it's too small, then the thickness of the uttappam will be too much and the insides will not cook.
பெரிய ரவுண்டாவும் இல்லாம சின்ன ரவுண்டாவும் இல்லாம.
So neither too big nor too small.
4-5 வெங்காயத்தை போட்டால் பொடியா நறுக்கி அப்படியே மேலாப்ல பரபரன்னு தூவி விட்டு சரிங்க. ஒரு நீளமான கேரட் எடுத்து அதையும் பொடியா நறுக்கி சரிங்க. அப்படியே மேலாப்ல பரபரப்பா தூவி விட்டு.
How you cut vegetables determines their final texture after you cook. The smaller you cut, the greater the total surface area, so the quicker they cook and the more crisp they become. With onions and carrots, cutting them really small also ensures that the Maillard browning reaction happens more efficiently. And note carefully how he recommends